Good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing this evening? Ba-dum-bum-bum. All right, so we're going to do, okay. We're going to have to put Frankie on a hold because I had to order something that, yeah, to make it perfect. Because if you're going to do something, you gotta make it perfect, right? So, Frankie not this week, but we're going to do a fall over the top, okay? Because I really haven't made that many fall wreaths this year yet. Okay. Hello, Miss Sherry and Margaret and Elaine. How are y'all? Here is how we're going to load our board. All right. Hello, Miss Virginia. My name is Jackie. I am from Kentucky. If y'all don't mind, send me to the Kentucky Derby, because I'm from Kentucky. So I like to go to the Derby. All right. As always, in the description of this video is a list of the supplies. Let's go over them really quick. Okay. We have 3 pumpkins. Okay. 3 pumpkins. And then we have some nice foliage orange, kind of a burnt, darker fall orange. And then we have some ficus. 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 And then our ribbon, that out of the way, is buried. So we'll have to get to the ribbon later. All right, this is going to be our sign. Now, I don't know if y'all can see it very well, but we're going with the lighter color in here in the pumpkin. And we're going to put the orange and, of course, the black. All right, our mesh, we cut 16 pieces, I hope. I probably cut more because I lost count, so I just kept cutting because it's almost the whole roll. So we're going to use 16 pieces of mesh, cut 20 inches for a reason. Okay. Now, if you're wanting to make this wreath flat, there will be some things that you omit, and I will tell you at the point that, don't put that in. All right. For those people that are less is more, I tell you a good stopping point as we go along. All right. Any questions so far? So far, so good. Because I have already cut all the ribbons and done the prep work so that we can rock and roll. Hello, all my friends. Hello from Tennessee. Anybody new here tonight? Whoop. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to use this border stripe mesh. I love border stripe mesh, y'all know that. We're just going to roll that one time to prevent fray and then ruffle it up. Ta-da! Hello, all my friends. How is everybody doing this evening? Hello, Miss Pam and Sandra and Tony. I try to say hi to as many people as Paula and Leah and Tony. Hello. Keep in mind, y'all. I say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, okay? If I say your name wrong, please forgive me. It's not intentional. I have to wear reading glasses these days, but I can't wear my reading glasses and wreath, despite what people think, because, yeah. Bifocals don't get it, because my work is down below me where my bifocal would hit. So, I have bifocals, y'all. I do. I am doing pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Whew. Hello from Texas. Y'all know I'm an honorary citizen of Texas, right? Right. Texas and Louisiana, actually, because I've traveled there so much. That made me an honorary citizen. Miss Donna, how are you? Better late than never. We're just getting the mesh on. I did all the prep work, so we're kind of a little ahead schedule. I tried to do all the prep work this time. We got one more Halloween wreath to make this year, and maybe 2 fall. And then, y'all, from here on out, we kind of get into the thick of Christmas. Kinda. Kinda. Let's go. Everything is dry right now. It's just that time of year. Georgia. Okay. Don't do that one. Gosh, I have to be careful, y'all. Facebook doesn't like my singing voice. Is my daughter joining us tonight? Well, she can. She can. Okay, my friends, this is the stopping point if you want to make it a screen door wreath, because then what you'll do is you'll go slam and put your sign in the middle and do your ribbon. Okay? They are, and I remembered, Paul, I took my allergy medicine. I did. What it is, y'all, is I am extremely allergic to soybeans. I'm not allergic to eating them, which is strange. It's just the pollination and stuff, and I'm extremely allergic. Like, I have to get a shot, then I have to take allergy medicine in the morning and at night. So, but trust me, it's actually far better than it normally is. All right, so that would be your stopping point if you wanted to turn this into a screen door wreath. Okay, but I'm not. So we're going to continue on with putting our mesh on, and it's still cut 20 inches. All right. And we're not putting any ribbon in the middle. So what we're going to do after we use this pipe cleaner, we're going to turn it in. That way the sign will cover it up. because we don't need it after this point. Yeah, my daughter's downstairs right now. You kind of summon her like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Now, for those of you that like to make over-the-top wreaths like I do, the purpose for the mesh in the middle is to support the sign. So the sign will be nice and fluffy and not sitting flat down on the wreath. Okay? Everybody with me so far? These 2 rows. I think my daughter's downstairs snuggling with her puppies. Well, they're not really puppies, but, you know. The smaller dogs, we call them puppies. What is everybody into tonight? Yeah. Let's go. I probably could have just used zip ties in the center of this, but I just didn't think about it. I started loading the pipe cleaners and just went on with my life, because that's Jackie. The pipe cleaner queen. I love border stripe mesh. I don't know, I'm kind of like, I think I'm like a fan of mesh with stripes. I just love it. Border stripe mesh. I just love the way it, like, I love the way it makes a wreath base. I do. So what should we talk about tonight? Food? That, you know, kind of goes hand in hand with making wreaths. For some reason, and it seems to be a safe subject, because we don't, you know. I don't think there's anybody watching. Okay. Our ribbons. Let's go. We're going to do a check and a stripe. 14 inches, 8 of each, just to go around. the outside, my friends. My husband and I were having that debate before I went live, and I have no clue. No clue. I bet every household in America has their, like, staple dinner items, and you do those so much, and then one day you're just sitting there going, is there anything else? Right? Y'all know what I mean? Everybody knows what I mean. Anybody that's ever had the dinner debate, you're just sitting there going, you had no idea you were going to do this for the rest of your life. Rest of your life. What's for dinner? What sounds good? Well, I can't serve, I don't know. Y'all know what I mean? Every now and then I'll surprise my husband and I'll have the answer. Very rare. Very rare. But it's usually the reason I have the answer is because I want him to pick it up on the way home from work. Y'all know what I mean? Could you pick this up on your way home from work tonight? My husband's the one that usually does all the cooking. He actually enjoys it. He does the cooking and I do the cleaning. And, everybody needs, yes, there needs to be that restaurant. It would really fill a gap. It would really fill a gap. I don't know. Well, there just actually is a restaurant named. I don't know. Let's go. I think it would stop people from saying, I don't know. Especially when going out to eat. Where you want to eat? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Soon, I promise y'all, soon I'll be moving my work area. When I go live, you'll be able to see me and what I'm working on at the same time. My question is, if you open up a restaurant and the name of it's I don't know, right? What do you put on the menu? Just curious, like, you know, it'd have to stay in the theme of the I don't know. Okay, my friends, we're going to put our sign in the middle. At this point, after you put your sign on, if you wanted this to be a screen door wreath, right? What you would do is you would put your sign on, and then if you're a less is more person, you would either use flex tube or spirals to kind of top this off. Y'all follow me on that? I love signs that already have holes in them. It just makes my life easier. The whatever meal combo. I like that, Amy. I like that. That's a good idea. The whatever meal combo. That's cute. I got to get my one zip tie, y'all, before I lose track of the top. The whatever burger. Oh, buffet style. I'm a huge fan of buffets during certain seasons. Hello, Pam. During certain seasons, there are certain times of year I will not eat at a buffet at all. All right, let's get our sign on here. Come back here. It's trying to run away from me, y'all. I don't know what I ever did to this sign to make it want to run away, but good grief, come back. Stop it. The runaway sign. I will not eat at buffets during flu season. That is the season I will not eat at a buffet. Period, point blank. Won't do it. I will not eat at a buffet during the flu season because despite the fact that, yes, some parents do make their children wash their hands, appreciate it, thank you so much. Between the first trip to the buffet and the next trip to the buffet, they touch their nose and all that crap. So, yep. I have kids. I can say this. My daughter used to get sick all the time, and then I found out that they were she was ladling her own food at school. That as they went through the line, they were getting to ladle out their own food. So I quit letting her have school lunch, started sending her with lunch, and she quit getting sick. Imagine that. Because even teachers will take the kids to wash their hands, But between where they wash their hands and when they get to the line, they're touching their nose, y'all. They're touching the receptacles. So, yeah. Okay, so once again, if you wanted this to be a screen door wreath, you kind of stop here and you either use flex tube or spiral all the way around, and that's your less is more wreath. But Jackie is a more is more person, and that will never change, my friends. Okay, unless you make a custom order. And then I'll do the best I can to tone it down. The best I can. No promises. Okay? All right, so what I'm trying to do is cut this off to where there's 2 bunches of leaves. Well, that's not that flying. Good thing I have a cleanup crew. I don't really have a cleanup crew. It's me, myself, and I, in case you're wondering. I doubt you're wondering, but hey! All right. Shoo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, because the leaves on these are so large, we're going to put these in first and foremost. And you can dab a little hot glue on, or these are light enough that you can just actually just tie them in with your pipe cleaner and go on with life. All right. Which is what I think we'll do, because that is just so much quicker. So you just take your main stem here, separate it. There is Tiffany. She's arrived, y'all. She has shown up. She has decided to grace us with her presence. And of course, she brought the gang with her. The gang of dogs. You ain't nothing but... Oh, gosh. Can't sing. Facebook will... Nope, can't. Hey, Bozzy, nobody wanted your opinion on my singing. Hush. Y'all hear it? The dogs are like, no, don't do that, lady. Can't. Can't sing? Can't sing copyrighted songs. Oh. Dog. Yep. Oh, Bozzy. You tuned up Chica. Thanks. Okay, I can make a less is more wreath, y'all. It's possible. But... There's too many pretty things, and I just want to put them all in the wreath. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? I know I can't put all the pretty things in one wreath, but I'm going to put as many as I can. Okay. It's kind of like going to Thanksgiving dinner, y'all. You didn't need that whole plate of food that you got, but everything looks so good. So you got a little bit of everything, and then you ate it all. Right? You didn't need to eat it all, but you sure did. That's what it's like for me when I make a wreath. Exactly. Exactly. And there's no such store that says not enough pretty things. Right. Oh, my family hates shopping. My family absolutely, I don't know if I've ever told you this. The least favorite thing that my family likes doing is shopping for resupplies with me. They love it. Their favorite thing is when I just get shipped everything in. And then all they have to do is go out to the porch and get the box. Just go get the box. Okay, just for the record, anybody else ever go shopping for resupplies and you say you're going to get one thing, and then it turns into, well, while I'm here, there's nothing. Right, I need. Exactly. While I'm here, anybody else? It could not just be me. Right? They need to have a seat. And even with my back issues, when it comes to shopping, I can outshop all my friends. I don't know how that's possible, but when I'm on a shopping mission, because I don't shop that often, I am on a mission, my friends. Most of the time, I find my friends somewhere in a seat. And I've lost them. My husband doesn't care to go because he's not paying for it. I think that's why he doesn't care. Like, not my money. That comes out of the business. The only thing I hear him say from time to time is, that a tax write-off? Might be. I don't know. Does that count? Especially sometimes when I get those bigger items. Hello, Donna. How are you? Where'd my pin cushion go? Have I ever shown you my cute pin cushion that I made, y'all? Really cute. Really, really cute. I made it years ago, years and years ago. It's been with me for years now. Bozzy, nobody wants your opinion. Nobody. Nobody. Ooh, I think I got enough for 4 loops. I hope I do. I do. I do. I do. I actually do not go to Hobby Lobby often because I am very fortunate to have a local store to go to that has these supplies, the ribbon shed. So, yeah. I think we need another black and white ribbon, yo. I just don't want to dig through my stash to find it. Oh, Bozzy, you want to be talkative tonight? Bozzy wants to be talkative, y'all. We are still alive. We are live and in living color. I'm afraid to answer that question sometimes because, like, somebody comes in and says, "Are you still alive?" I kind of want to go, "Why?" Why? Why do you want to know if I'm still here? That's a loaded question. I forgot to ask Lori something. I think I can go ahead and make the announcement because, do y'all trust me to do wreath kits? I gotta ask this question first. Do y'all trust me? Do y'all trust me? Y'all know I've been doing wreath kits with Lori with Unique in the Creek for a few years now. Right. Right. I'm gonna put this last little dollop of orange in the middle as one loop because that's all I've got left. Do a dollar. Okay, stop. You're gonna get me in trouble. Quit.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, oh no, that might be right.
Stop it. My daughter's gonna get me in trouble, y'all. Tell her to stop.
Not doing it.
Do it quietly. Okay, well, I have good news for you, is for the U.S. customers. Kits coming soon from the Ribbon Shed. Boop, boop, boop. I've already picked out a few to start, and we're going to be doing them a little bit different. All tutorials will be pre-recorded. All tutorials will be pre-recorded. So when you purchase your kit, you'll get to see what the wreath looks like and have immediate access to the tutorial. So you will be ready to go when your kit arrives. And I will make sure, because this will be a little bit different, you'll get a how many pipe cleaner, you'll get a cut list of how to cut your mesh, blah, 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 blah. Kind of thing, but y'all will see when you purchase your first kit, you'll like it. I promise. I promise. Yep. Ugh. Right now I'm live on Unique in the Creek, the Ribbon Shed, and Unique in the Creek's YouTube. So I'm streaming at 3 places at one time. I can actually stream from my page as well at the same time. Basically at this point I will be doing it for the United States customers, and Lori will continue to do it for the Canadian customers. Lori and I went together. The set of kits that is coming for Canada, we did together. But kind of from here on out, kind of going to split it up. She'll do Canadian and I'll do the American. They will not be the same kits, y'all. This was not something that we could have planned for to be able to say, yes, they will be the same kits. Okay? They will continue to be in the same kind of format that Lori was doing. Y'all will get your pipe cleaners, your cable tie mounts, zip ties, those kinds of things in the kits. So it'll still be basically in the same spirit that what Lori was doing to kind of that makes sense. Y'all with me on that? Make sure to not cover up the welcome. Trying not to. Get down. Ta-da! Anybody else loving these colors? I'm loving these colors. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay. Dang it. I can't behave to save my own skin, can I? Oh, I do think that we need to make an elegant fall wreath. What do y'all think? Yes, yes. So kits will soon be available from the Ribbon Shed for the U.S. customers. I'd have to look at my calendar. It'll be the end of the month. End of the month. End of the month, because I've got to record the tutorials, but I have to go out of town for a couple days. Because, yeah. And then I'll get the tutorials recorded. Yep. Ah, come on. Oh, where's your dad? So what we're trying to do is we are working hard to also keep them affordable and over the top like Lori did. Okay? Oh, too late now. Too late now. I done tried to break my hand cutting this stem. I do now. You're a day late and $1 short to this party. Well, I might, so stay on call. So, yes, that's coming. But for right now, don't forget, I think Unique in the Creek is still having a sale. So don't forget that right now. All right, let's get our orange and our wreath. Now these, because they're so long, y'all, you're going to kind of want to bury this in pretty far. Because you don't want it sticking out too far out of the wreath. And we're going to put one of these in each tie. And what I'm doing is I'm using the pipe cleaner, because this is kind of heavy. I'm using the pipe cleaner to tie up like half of this. And then the hot glue keeps it from wiggling back and forth. Okay. Everybody got me? You with me? You still with me? You still here? I said the Ribbon Shed was not planning on doing kits at all. At all. But, I saw the disappointment about kits. I had a conversation with Lori. And she gave us her blessing to do the kits at the Ribbon Shed. And the orange pops, doesn't it? Yep, depending on the materials and whatnot, that'll depend on the price of the kits. Of course, buying kits will be cheaper than buying the products individually themselves if you were to buy them separate. I don't know if y'all ever, I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but when the Ribbon Shed first opened up, because they are a Unique in the Creek distributor, Lori went there for kind of their grand opening, and she taught a class. I don't know if you remember that. So Lori's been to the Ribbon Shed. She knows what's going on there. The kits, the thing is, well, y'all, the board would be included. If a lot of y'all are stocking up on, you know, we can hear what y'all are saying and try to, you know, but we can't just, I mean, I guess we could put some on the, I'll talk to the owner. I guess we could put some on the website with or without board. I don't see the harm in that, but that's just me. The Ribbon Shed is in Murray, Kentucky. It's right around the corner from me. That's why I frequent there. Y'all, please don't forget to shop the sale going on right now at Unique in the Creek. Let go. Okay, we're going to put one more of these, and it's going to go underneath the bow, basically, to support it. Bozzy, you're being awful vocal tonight, sir. Kind of offensive. Ta-da! See, that's still a less is more kind of thing, right? Yep, and I'll be teaching classes at the Ribbon Shed, which I have been for a while now. I do them from time to time, mostly seasonal classes. But I teach Christmas tree decorating classes there in person as well. So, and my classes that I teach in person are on the Unique in the Creek boards. Mm-hmm. You probably wouldn't need to put the pumpkins in, but my name is Jackie, and I need the pumpkins. Okay. I think a fall wreath needs pumpkins. I'm just saying. If y'all want to know what all that noise is with the dogs, I'm going to tell you what it is. It's because my daughter spoils them.
I do not.
So they're needy little dogs that crave attention 24/7. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now that I put the pumpkins in, I'm like, it just needs one more thing.
Or
I know, I'm gonna leave it alone. Good, Jackie. Good, Jackie. You can do it. Leave it alone. Stop. Don't quit. Stop. Maybe. Maybe.
no.
Let me tell y'all something about, like, don't get me started on trying to find different color pumpkins this year, okay? Because I've already been there and done that. The only thing that I have that even remotely is, like, no, like, extremely disappointed. No, actually, they do have blue pumpkins at the ribbon shed that match. Ta-da-da. This is Jackie's version of less is more. Why not? As my daughter laughs at me. All right, y'all. It is Saturday. I will see y'all Wednesday. Wednesday is, and this time of year, I just like to do it. Wednesday is Craft Show Quickie Day, so we will be doing a Craft Show Quickie wreath. Okay. And then, yep, and then you won't see me next Saturday. Everybody goes for a couple things and they end up leaving with more. Right? Oh yeah, that's something else. Don't forget that right now, the Unique in the Creek warehouse is open for shopping to the public as well. All right, y'all have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all Wednesday.